Hey there folks, it's Zach Ryan, and today I'm talking to you about a powerful new software coming out called Run a Webinar, and it's created by Sam Bakker. Now you can get Run a Webinar or learn more about it through my link in the description below, and I'm going to provide all of the details about Run a Webinar in that link. So you definitely want to click it to secure your bonuses and to learn more about Run a Webinar. Now we're going to look at some of the features quickly that Run a Webinar offers, and then we're going to look into the dashboard, and we're actually going to get to play around with it a little bit, have fun with it, see all the features in action, and see how well they really work. Now the app is extremely seamless, and I strongly urge you to click my link in the description and take massive action, because a product like this, there's few and far between where they're coming this powerful. They're doing it way differently than so many other softwares are doing it right now. So this is extremely valuable, and it's very massive. So you want to take action and grab it through my link in the description. Let's take a quick look at some of the features, and then we're going to go into the dashboard and we're going to play around with Run a Webinar, which was created by Sam Bakker. So let's take a look at some of the features. So we're looking at a list of some of the features here, and you can see there's things like run live webinars with Amazon, and these are going to really reduce your lag time, if any at all. So this is unbelievable. It's way more powerful than the Google Hangouts, and you're going to get a custom landing page creator. If you don't have ClickFunnels, Lead Pages, or any of those softwares, you're actually going to get a custom landing page creator to create landing pages for webinars. So they're providing that with you. It's full of value. Like I said, you can run live webinars and they run through Firefox. So it's going to be much faster with unlimited attendees, and that's massive. You can throw in Q&A and public chat features. There's live screen streaming. There's webcam streaming. You can go unlimited registrants. Easy to set up replay system. Easy to use editor. So this is really, really important to have in your business. So you definitely want to click my link down below in the description to take a look at this software. So now this is inside the dashboard, and remember, you can get this through my link down below in the description. And this is basically, you can see there's 2 up and coming webinars here, and there's 20 ended webinars down below. But if we click in the top right hand corner here, we can actually create a new webinar, and it's as simple. So you call it whatever you want, and this is Sam Bakker actually going through it with us. And you can click recording here, so it automatically records your webinar, and you don't forget to after, like a lot of them require you to do right before you go to live, and usually you're too busy. So it's cool that you can do that and set it to be recorded before anything even happens. You don't have to think about it. So these are some of the templates you actually get with Run a Webinar, and they're very easy to use, very simple to integrate, and you can easily capture your leads, and you can set everything up down below here, the time, and embed codes, and you have different opt-in forms to get webinar attendees. And so it's very, very simple to set up, and like I said, it comes with these landing pages, although you can use your own like Lead Pages or ClickFunnels if you have those, although you're not required to. You can just use what Run a Webinar offers, and that's really exciting. But if we go back here, and Sam Bakker's going to start recreating the webinar. Choose a template that you're going to use. You go to the next step, and this is a template editor. So it's very, very simple. Everything is just click and edit. You can easily change text, add video, change your logo. It's all right there. You just have to type in, fill in whatever blanks, and it will automatically appear, like this one below the video. He's just typing it in and it appears. So it's that easy. Just fill in the blanks, everything appears. The landing pages are done with stock photos and whatnot, so it looks professional. It's a great, easy, fast way to build a landing page for your webinar, and it's really, time is money. So this is fantastic. I'm really a strong believer in Run a Webinar, because running with Firefox, it's really going to increase your speed. You're going to be able to have unlimited attendees, so that's massive. And you can change, like I said, the buttons down below. You can change some images. You can, if you have a custom thank you page you want to send people to, you can actually fill that in there, so you can send them to a sales page or something else that you might want to another offer you might be interested in linking them with. So that's really cool right there. Integrating whatever thank you page you want, or like I said, you can actually just create a thank you page with Run a Webinar. So it's very simple to use. You can share, easily integrate Facebook and other social media. So it's very interactive. It's up to date. It knows that social media is massive for getting subscribers and attendees. So Run a Webinar is, like I said, very powerful, and it's really going to blow webinar softwares out of the water, because this is going to be one of the fastest and like I said, unlimited attendees. So it's going to make it great for people to run massive webinars. Now, this is the webinar details, and you set the date, the time, the webinar name, and there's going to be email sequences. You can set up an email sequence, but what they're actually going to do and what they're working on right now, before the launch of the product, is they're actually going to make email templates. They're going to make swipes for you. So you basically just have to plug in your information. You don't have to spend tons of time creating some sort of email sequence. Again, time is money, so you can set these things to go, an hour before, just to remind people that, hey, the webinar is coming up. So you can do a lot of interactive, because it's going to incorporate with GetResponse and Aweber and all the big email providers, all the big autoresponders. So now we have the up and coming webinar that we set up, and we can start that webinar whenever we're ready. And this is where it's going to get really cool. So don't take off on me now, because I've got a really cool, we're going to go live in a minute, and you're actually going to see the feature. So this is the registration page. You can see that he's actually set everything up. So you can see that there's some writing that he filled in very quickly, and then he just successfully registered. And now he's checking the email to show you what you're getting. Dear Sam, you're registered for the webinar, and he's ready to go. So we can click on that link to go live with Run a Webinar when that is going live. Now it says admin right now, but it will say your username. Now this webinar is going to go live, and it's basically, right now it's going to set up, make sure all the microphones are working, make sure the camera's working. So it's going through all of that right now, and this webinar is about to begin. So you can see who's attending, you can see who has speaking rights, and you can give speaking rights to people, you can take them away from people, you can share your screen, and we're going to see all of that in a second. This is very similar to a lot of other webinar softwares in terms of, you have the questions and answers, so you're going to have all of that going for you with the webinar software. Now, this is where we're going to go live. So we're going to hit start webinar, and it's going to ask if we're going to confirm that. So we're going to go live with this webinar. Now this is the juice, this is the meat and the potatoes. This is where I get really excited, because this is where we get to see the power of Run a Webinar, and Sam Bakker has done a great job demonstrating that. So get ready for this. I don't often do this with my videos. It's pretty cool. And yeah, so basically you can see who's talking. You can actually see who's going to be sharing their screen. You can see who's sharing their video camera, their webcam. So you can do all of that, and this is basically just setting up all of our audio tests, making sure everything's working before the webinar starts, and everything seems to be working fine. Now up top here, if we hit this button, it's actually going to show the presenter's preview. It's going to show you the desktop sharing. So this is going to allow everybody on the webinar to actually see what you're showing on the screen. Now this is the coolest part. This is where Sam Bakker is going to go live in a Run a Webinar exclusive pre-launch. So check this out. This is where Sam Bakker goes live with Run a Webinar.
My camera. Okay, as you can see here, I'm currently looking a bit tired, but there we are. I'm on the camera. We can change this. We can make it bigger. We can make it smaller, and we can actually start sharing, me talking on the to people that are on the webinar as well.
Now all you have to do is hit the log out button up top here, and you will log out and end your webinar. Now, very simple, very fast to do, and the webinar will have been recorded and saved. Now, you also have detailed statistics and analytics. You can download the CSV files. Well, folks, I hope you see as much value as I do in Run a Webinar because Sam Bakker has put all he can into this. And like I said, it's full of massive, massive value, and you don't want to miss out because being run through Firefox is going to allow you to have way less lag, tons more features, and you can, like I said, have unlimited attendees to your webinar. So you can get all of this through my links in the description below. Just click down below there and you're going to get access to all of the bonuses. You're going to get access to the software and tons more. So don't miss out. Click my link down below in the description and I look forward to seeing you inside Run a Webinar.